Hey guys, this is AJ.
Hey, this is Jurn.
And we are two big, bad, bald boys that just got ourselves some man crushes that we need to get off our chest today.
Some?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long. This is gonna reach an hour at least.
Yeah, I feel like I've more man crushes than I have like lady crushes.
Same,
for sure. For
Same.
sure. It's easier to crush on a man. I feel like.
I feel like. Hear me out on this, and try to keep the comment that I know it's gonna pop into your head to yourself.
I don't know.
But I feel like with being in a relationship and being in a very happy, fulfilled, loving relationship, my woman category is all filled up. Don't need to worry about that. But the man crushes wide open. You know what I mean?
I can't relate. I can't relate to that at all.
Yeah.
I still feel like I have more man crushes.
No, but that's just us relating to one another in a sense, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Because one's spoken for, the other one's not. But still, man crushes what's on the mind.
It's just easier, you know. I feel like just in general, men are just more reliable to crush on.
Not necessarily any comment on relationships or anything like that, because obviously we're both two hetero males. But like, the fact that it's like, man, you can really depend on a man to take a good crush. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wouldn't be weirded out by it or anything, you know.
All right, so I think we should start with the obvious elephant in the room, who's also in the chat. Is obviously for both of us towards the top of the list is Dreamy Daddy.
Yeah, Benjamin, big time crush.
This entire podcast is just going to be a giant plug for Dreamy Daddy and his Twitch channel and how we care about him.
Yeah, how many followers does he have now?
Not enough.
I mean, that's always going to be the case. But.
Also, guys, for anyone who doesn't know Dreamy Daddy yet or doesn't, or is going to listen to this on YouTube and be like, who's the Dreamy Daddy? He's a very beautiful Dutch man with the most chiseled cheekbones you've ever seen. Looks like he should be in Zoolander. And
I was in his chat the other day when he was streaming because he couldn't sleep or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. He streamed super late. Mm-hmm. And then, like, at one point, like, it just devolved into, like, him, like, talking to the chat at the end of it. And then, like, he had his camera flipped horizontally. And then he was just like, oh, yeah, I guess I'll flip it because, like, I don't need to face the game anymore. And then he flipped it. And then I think it was Haley in the chat that was just like, what the fuck? You're so symmetrical. It just looks the same. And of course, Benjamin was going like, yeah, I don't know, like how to react to that. I'm a shy boy.
I'm a shy boy. But see, and it's modesty too. That's another attractive thing. But like I was gonna say,
I disagree with that.
Whatever. What I was gonna say is Tuesday, me and Dreamy Daddy are squadding up together to play some Call of Duty Warzone. So I'll be streaming that on my channel, but use that as as a gateway. Let that be a gateway drug to your obsession with Dreamy Daddy, and go over and give him a follow. If you follow either me or Jurn, which pretty much anyone who follows one follows the other at this point, as the statistics show, go give Dreamy Daddy a follow as well.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I've had him on the channel like a bunch, so.
So y'all should have followed already. Is basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. How could you? You guys are letting me down.
Yeah, he should have more followers than me. You know.
All right, so
this is how it is. I don't make the rules. I just abide by them. You know.
I don't feel like you do.
What the fuck does that mean, AJ?
I don't feel like you don't.
I don't care about how you. I don't care about how you feel.
I don't feel like you respect rules, abide by them, follow them, or know any.
I respect rules. Dude, I shake the referee's hand all the time.
Dude, every show, just going up to Tassilo. I respect you.
Well, like I would do that all the time. Like, especially like I don't know. I look like with every ref, but especially with like Reina and Shooter, where like you'll lock up or some shit, and like you get in the ropes and that kind of shit, and then like you'd be like, "Hey, break!" and like I would break off like right away. It's like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry," and I like extend my hands like I respect the rules. I hope you understand. You know.
So are we gonna just make two of our first man crushes picks that people wouldn't expect, but to us it just makes sense, which is Reiner and Shooter?
Sure.
Because
I mean, like,
Reiner's,
I guess it's first three because we already picked Dreamy Daddy.
True. But Reiner has just this beautiful, cute little smile when he wants to have it, and has saved my ass so many times, which is a very attractive feature. And then Shooter has just been a bro forever. Is always funny, always good for a laugh in the ring. So.
Shooter's one of the few that I've actually like kept in touch with during the whole pandemic.
Yeah.
So that's something.
They're both good people. Shooter or Reiner. Like, I had to talk to, oh, there's a dog. I had to talk to a bunch because, like, he helped me get home and figure out everything, and he's the one helping, like, that's kind of been giving me and Kelly info to help us find a way to get to each other during this whole thing, so.
Okay.
Reiner's not the hero I deserve, but the hero I need. On so many occasions. Also, I'm a nervous traveler, so when something doesn't go expected and I freak out, Reiner's always the first message, which I'm sure he loves.
Wow. I really didn't expect you to be nervous about anything, AJ.
I wouldn't say nervous, but if something goes wrong, like at this point I can handle it myself. I'm a pretty experienced traveler, but like to begin with my travels, like Reiner was the first call. What do I do? What is this? What is this? This flight got canceled or whatever else. He's just like, yo, chill. They can't just leave you. Okay.
I don't know. I've never had that.
I've missed a flight because of another flight. I've had a flight be overbooked and I had to be moved to another one. I've had to full on sprint to catch a flight between connections. What other little debug? Nothing else too serious, to be honest.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, so who else we got?
I mean, there's so many.
Well, I guess it shouldn't take you so long to name one then, huh?
Well, it's hard to like. I don't know. If we're not doing this in order.
No,
because that's not fair.
Yeah.
To all the beautiful men.
And no offense to Reiner or Shooter, but they wouldn't have been named before some of these other individuals.
I don't know. Maybe Shooter would have been picked pretty quickly by me, but but I feel like we gotta we gotta dive in and just kind of swing for the fences. I feel like I'm kind of stalling right now.
Are you nervous right now? Get the fuck out with it. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not nervous.
You afraid the person's listening?
No, because I know for sure they're not.
Yeah. I'm sure every single man crush we name has no idea of our existence.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for, obviously Shooter, Reiner, and maybe another or two.
A Benjamin,
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess the easy one and the one that everybody, I'm pretty sure already knows about with me is Henry Cavill.
Oh yeah,
right. Because I've been pretty open about that crush.
I think the world's pretty open that Henry Cavill is the bee's knees, the cat's pajamas, and the whole goddamn shebang.
I don't know what any of that means.
Look at that fucking cleft chin, those soft, easy eyes, that flowy hair, and those hands that build fucking gaming PCs. Do you think he could build me a better PC?
Oh, he absolutely can.
Oh, yeah, he can.
But I don't think that's hard. Yeah, it's it's just one of those things where I remember I pretty recently saw fucking that Mission Impossible movies in Mission Impossible Fallout New Vegas or whatever it's called. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is I remember that movie releasing and it being hyped up as shit, right?
Yeah.
And then all it's hyped up is just yeah, fucking Tom Cruise flies a helicopter, and he fucking broke his ankle doing his own stunts, all that kind of shit. It's yeah, I still don't give a shit, And then I found out Henry Cavill's in it. I was ooh, I gotta see this. And then I saw in the trailers he's got a mustache. I was ooh, I gotta see this.
Man, grew that mustache, then had to reshoot some Justice League stuff, and they just CGI'd it out, and it just looks great.
Even that shitty CGI couldn't ruin Henry Cavill.
How could you?
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
Superman.
yeah, he is in real life.
100%.
Yeah,
That's why he's so goddamn gorgeous and smart. Is he's an alien?
yeah. Yeah, there's no way he's human. Yeah, and it's also like I remember it also being a thing of like I don't know if you've seen The Witcher.
Nope, not yet.
All right, because that's the thing. Like I like because I'm playing Witcher 3,
Yep.
right? Like on my channel if you want to check it out. But I'm playing Witcher 3, and I've played it before, and I think I got pretty far. I don't know because I never finished it, but I think I got pretty far into it, and it's just like I think the world of The Witcher is like really interesting and everything.
Yeah.
It's just like a bunch of things, I guess, like combined that like maybe never finish the game. Um, and I saw that like the series was announced. I was like, oh, all right, cool. And I saw like Henry Cavill was announced as Geralt. And at first I was like, I don't know, man, you know, because like Geralt, like at least in the games, it's just like really lean, you know,
Yeah.
and just like kind of like wiry. And I was just like, I don't know, fucking Cavill's a beefy boy, you know. I don't know if that's the right.
Oh, he is.
I don't know if that's the right fit. And then like from the first scene on, I was just like, yep, it works. I'm okay with it. I don't mind, you know. I don't care that they gave him like shitty contact lenses to give him like yellow eyes, and he's got a very obvious wig. It still works. So yeah. And then of course they have a bunch of like topless scenes with him as well in The Witcher.
Man. Full frontal.
So I wish.
Give it to me. Come on, Netflix. Don't be a bitch. Show us that peen.
Yeah. Fucking drop trow, Henry.
Show me
Get on with it.
Show me your third sword, Witcher.
Yeah. Normally he's got two.
Yep.
A silver and a steel one.
That's another thing I really like kind of about the Witcher lore. It's so simple, but I thought that was so cool. That's like, oh yeah, you got to use the steel is specifically for people and humans and stuff like that and regular creatures. But anything mystical, like you got to use the silver and it works best. And I was kind of like, oh, it's kind of a neat little thing.
Yeah, it's because it's monsters. It's like fucking Dracula and shit. You know, they hate silver.
I love an excuse to carry two fucking swords.
Yeah. Like Darth Maul. Another big man crush.
Oh, really?
Just the character, not the guy that plays him. Just the character of Darth Maul.
Darth Maul's a fucking bad boy. I haven't watched Clone Wars yet, so I haven't seen much of him outside of episode 1.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten to the part in Clone Wars where he comes back. Unfortunately. But like he's being announced as still being alive where I'm at, so
Okay.
yeah.
So we got Darth Maul, we got Henry Cavill, we got Dreamy Daddy, we got Reiner Ringer, we got Shooter Schultz.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drop another one. All right, you ready?
All right.
You ready for
Sure.
this?
Yeah, I am.
Think you
I was
can handle
born ready.
the-
I was born for man crushes.
Do you think you
alright?
can handle the beef of this boy that I'm about to put down on you?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna go with Tom Hardy.
Oh yeah, I see that.
And
I
so
don't know. Like I'm not super into Tom Hardy. I think I've talked in Kelly's chat about this for some reason. But this is the thing. Like I understand why people are into Tom Hardy because it's the whole like I think with him it's like way more of a personality thing, where it's just like it's the whole like bad boy shtick.
no, because
Yeah,
I don't go for that bullshit. Because I'm a grown ass adult male, and I'd like to think anyone that grows past like 20.
Yeah, but you're
like,
still very impressionable.
Shut up. Loses that nonsensical bad boy nonsense because you actually live an adult life and realize like no, bad boys are fucking stupid. You ain't got no future with no bad boy. See, Tom Hardy, I think he can provide me a future.
I don't know about that, man.
Adopt us a couple kids.
I don't know. I did like him as Bane.
Yeah, that's another thing. Is like he can play like the lean, kind of ripped up, like.
I appreciate him as an actor.
Yeah. And then him as Bane, just all beefed up. I was just like, oh man. Sorry, break his back, Daddy. Break his back.
I remember like I went to see that in theaters with my brother, and like I remember us like walking out of that because like there is like they they try so hard to make him look big, with movie magic, which is great, like I appreciate that. But then like at a certain point, it's like, oh, it's Batman and Bane got to face off, and then you realize Tom Hardy's like 5 feet tall.
Really? Hold on.
Where?
Because this might change my opinion of the man.
Whereas Christian Bale's like 6'2". So
Tom Hardy's 5'9".
Yeah.
No. He's only an inch taller than Tom Holland, and Tom Holland's still a child.
Yeah, Tom Holland's baby.
Oh man.
He sounds so defeated. I love it.
I am.
But like I remember walking out of there with my brother, being like, man, they really tried, try to make Bane look menacing and big. Like when he has that shirtless scene in the fucking sewers or whatever, and they have the angle like at his crotch, so he like looks huge. I was just like, that's clever. AJ, are you still there, bro?
He's so short.
Hey man, height doesn't mean anything.
It does to me.
Why?
Because I don't want to, I don't know. I picture if I'm having a man crush that like they're my height or taller, not like I'm looking down at them.
You do have to realize, like, when you're talking about man crush and stuff, you're generally going to be talking about celebrities who generally pretty fucking short.
Yeah, why are celebrities so like Tom Cruise is short as shit. Sylvester Stallone is short as shit. Why are celebrities?
What about Frank Stallone though?
I don't know. Frank Stallone doesn't even know how tall Frank Stallone is. But like, why are celebrities made different? Like, why do celebrities breed and they just
Frank
are shorter?
Stallone is pretty tall.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like 6 feet.
Oh, good for him. Look at you.
But then in a bunch of pictures, he looks shorter than Sly. What the hell is going on here?
Well,
Sylvester Stallone, I know for sure, is short as shit.
yeah.
Right? Yeah. What the fuck? I guess he's just a master of
he's
angles.
5'10". I wonder how tall Dolph Lundgren actually is.
I don't know. I know like Hasselhoff is like tall as shit.
Yeah, he's 6'5". Good
He's
for
like
him.
6'4".
Good,
Yeah.
good boy, Dolph. That's a way to be.
Oh, Dolph is 6'5"?
Yeah.
God damn. Nice, dude. You think like Lundgren is like a man crush? I don't think so.
No. His face is
What
too
about
aggressive. Yes. No. Well. No.
No?
No. Like,
Why not?
I don't
He's
look.
6'2".
I don't look at him and I'm just like, oh man. Like I'm just like I look at him like that's a fucking man, but not like that's a man. You know what I mean? There's a difference.
Yeah, I understand. He has that face that's holding him back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like a fucked up face. Do you want to divulge into your man crush for like Callum von Moger?
So I was thinking about naming him, but I'm trying to figure out whether or not that is a man crush, right? Like it's an inspiration, but he's also a dumb goof, like an absolute dumb goof. And he's too old.
That's fine.
It is in a sense. But like at the same time, like I think as I've matured a little bit, just only within the past like 2 years that I've actually matured.
I don't care if somebody's dumb. You know what I mean? Like to have a crush on them.
Yeah, but like there's certain like I don't know, like I appreciate the fact that he's jacked. I would love to be his size one day, or at least a little, almost as close, almost there. Like
That's gonna be real tough. AJ.
Yeah, I think lean as fuck. He's 230 and not
Yeah,
so
but that's
lean. Right? Yeah, it's like I have like
That's
at
like-
least 30 pounds of muscle to gain. So
yeah,
we're gonna start right here, right now. No,
because lean as fuck like is like 5-6%. It's like stage
yeah, he's like
weight for him is like 230, right?
yeah, stage weight. So like,
Yeah.
and I'm probably like 17% right now, 220. So I've got a ways to go.
Quite a ways to go. Yeah.
But anyway, so like I appreciate that. It's an inspiration. It's something to look at and all that kind of stuff. But like
Yeah.
I'm not like oh man, what like I don't know. It's just not the same.
Okay.
Can't really define
Fair
an
enough.
attraction, right? I think it's just his he doesn't have charm to me. He's just kind of like,
Yeah, I mean, like I understand that because that's a big reason like why I like Henry Cavill so much as well. It's like he's very well spoken.
yeah,
He's very well mannered. You can like just tell like because I've seen him like talk about like workout shit and stuff like for example, and like he'll always go like yeah like I will like listen and follow like what my trainers do, but you can tell like as well like he's not like the dumb Hollywood guy who's like oh yeah like rice, broccoli, and chicken and this and that, you know, like I work out 4 hours a day. He goes like no like you got to be smart about it and this and that, and like he's actually like trying to look into it and like research it himself so he can learn something. So yeah, I understand that point. Also, have you ever seen like because I saw like interview junkets he did for like Witcher, where the reason like he wanted to play like Geralt was because he was a huge fan of the Witcher games, right? And he was just like, yeah, I just love them. As soon as I saw this pop up, I went to my agent. It's like I have to play Geralt. You have to make this happen, you know, and then like pretty easily, like it did happen because it's fucking Henry Cavill. But
Henry Cavill's just like, listen, Netflix, I'll play the role at scale, okay? You don't gotta pay me anything exuberant. I want this. I'll lose money, damn it.
Yeah, but then the thing was as well because like he then in a bunch of those interview junkets, he talks about like how he's like a big gamer and all that stuff, and he likes like World of Warcraft, and he likes like strategy games, like Total War games and stuff. I was just like, oh my god, like I don't really care about Total War, but if you're gonna like put that out there, it's gotta be for real. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So and then like I think that became a meme as well, where he got asked, it's like, oh yeah, what do you like, PlayStation or Xbox? And he just goes, PC. I was just like, fuck yeah, Henry, fucking Master Race, baby.
Master Race, look at him go.
He's the leader of the Master Race. That's what's fucking up.
Oh man, at this point, yeah, PlayStation and Xbox need leaders now to combat the Henry Cavill, because how can you compete?
Yeah, how can you though?
I mean, Xbox can't compete anyway, but maybe PlayStation has a chance.
What if PlayStation got like Timothy Oliphant as their leader?
So Timothy Oliphant, and now that we're going on to the next choice, I know that's one of your guys, and I think like he's attractive.
I love him.
I'm not that big a fan.
What the fuck?
I think he's a good-looking man, but like in all the things I've seen him in, for the most part, he plays like kind of a sleazy, underhanded character or whatever. And so, like, I'm just kind of like...
He kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
You know?
So I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. Like, he doesn't... Like, he's objectively a good-looking man, but he doesn't hit those...
Man.
Like, he has got that smile that I just can't trust.
Please listen to, like, his podcast with Conan O'Brien. You will absolutely, like, fall for him.
Oh, man, what's he say?
The thing is, like, it's not really about, like, what he says. He's just funny as fuck. And then like it's like and like from there I went and saw like a bunch of like clips from him on like Conan O'Brien's show, you know, just him being interviewed and all that kind of stuff. And then like he like very I wouldn't say it's like subtle, but like he very much like shits on just like a lot of like just standard entertainment and Hollywood stigmas and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Or he, I think he like at one point like he talks about like Jim Carrey method acting, you know, for the fucking thing. And he just goes like, yeah, well, you know, like I saw that documentary about him method acting, and honestly, like, but while I was watching it, like I was in character, you know, I was doing method while watching the documentary, and I gotta say, like, my character thought it was a bunch of bullshit. He was like super facetious, you know, like he was just like completely trashing it. But then he just went like, you know, but that was my character. I thought it was great.
Oh, that's so meta. Yeah. That's so great.
Yeah. And then, like, because that's the thing as well, like. Yeah, I think that was in like in the podcast he did with Conan, they talk about like social media and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, he doesn't have social media because he's just like, yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with it and all that kind of stuff. He's like, because I see all these other celebrities like putting themselves out there on social media, like start talking about politics. Like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like, who cares what you think about politics? Yeah, I was just like, oh, fuck yeah, Tim. So yeah, he's the fucking man. And he was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well, which is one of the greatest movies ever. So
wait, he was?
Yeah, he was Lancer.
Lancer?
Yeah, you know, like that fucking cowboy shit that they shoot.
Oh yeah, and he's the actual hero of it, and yeah. And he's just like, oh man, it's so great to be working with you, and Homeboy's just realizing, oh, this is like me going downhill. This is great. I'm just jobbing out to all the good guys on television.
Yeah, although like that whole thing where like Leonardo DiCaprio is another one, by the way, but
fair.
That whole like sequence, right?
Yeah,
I think it's so good because it's him. At first he shows up and then he goes like, yeah, he needs to get like a wig and a mustache and like all this kind of stuff. And he's like, hey, if you're gonna cover me up in all this junk, how are people gonna realize it's me? Yeah. And then the director just goes like, well, I hope they don't. You know, I hope they just see the character because like I have faith that you can like portray that properly. And he's like, oh fuck, like he's not just getting hired for his name.
Yeah,
basically. And then like when he's explaining the book to the kid, that's where he's realizing like, oh fuck, like that fucking homeboy at the restaurant was right, you know?
Yeah.
Like, my career's in jeopardy, and then like he fucking nails the scenes, and like the director's super pumped about him. Like it's like, like that he goes back into being like, oh fuck yeah, dude, like I got this. That's such a good sequence, such a good movie.
I love the kid in that and how she's just like, oh my god, that was one of the greatest acts I've ever seen. Like the way she speaks, like she's like this experienced like decade-long thespian or something like that. And, like there are some things she said where she's like, shut the fuck up, that's Rick Dalton, you little brat.
Yeah, but like honestly, like that might be my favorite scene from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where she goes like, that was the best acting I've ever seen, and he just goes, thank you. Yeah. Like he's so like genuine about it, you know? Like, he's so like touched by her saying that. Yeah. It's awesome.
Such a good movie.
Yeah. And like to be like to continue on with like the whole man crush stuff, like Leonardo DiCaprio, I think like part of why I like him as much, like not to mention that he's a very handsome.
Yeah, obviously.
Guy, obviously. Otherwise he wouldn't be a fucking one of the top leading men in Hollywood. But one of the other things as well, like unlike Rick Dalton, I guess, like his character was Upon a Time in Hollywood, like he looks the same in every goddamn movie.
Yeah.
But he's a completely different character every time. Like it's like as a performer, entertainer, that shit is insane.
Yeah, you're not necessarily like, oh yeah, this is just another Leonardo DiCaprio role. Every single like character he actually makes his own, and you kind of get lost in that character, and you're just like, oh yeah, it's Leonardo DiCaprio playing him, but like this is such and such.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I think that's incredible.
The thing about Leo to me was, as a kid, like you know, Titanic came out. Everyone my sister's age or around that age was crushing on Leonardo. Like they'd sell books about him, and like inside would be like my sister, I once bought a book about like, oh, stuff about Leonardo DiCaprio, and it was like a kid's book for like the girls or whatever, and inside was like his lip prints on the like inside of the pages and stuff like that, because he was just a little heartthrob, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, and then like, so as a kid I was like, fuck that loser, like who gives a shit. Now as an adult, and now that he's like a full grown man, I'm like, I get it. You guys were crushing on the wrong Leo.
I think as well, like I did think like for a long time he looked like too boyish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas like now he's older, you know.
Now he's a man.
He's a little more weathered, you know. So I think that's better. But then like for example, like if you have like The Departed, which is one of my favorite movies as well.
Yeah.
Like him being like looking boyish actually works because he's supposed to be a young cop.
Yeah, cop. You know? Are you a cop?
Yeah. So he's supposed to be like a young police officer, right? So like then it works.
Yeah.
But yeah. I know that's like, for example, like I've seen like a bunch of like Leo movies like in the past year, like with my dad, and then he was just like, yeah, like he's just like, I'm just really happy he finally like looks older because it was like a big like hurdle for my dad. He's just like he couldn't believe him like as an adult because he just looked like such a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm trying to think of what's up?
Yeah. I was gonna say, you got any other like crushes, dude? Because I think I just rattled off like 3 of them.
Yeah, another one for me is Chris Pratt for sure.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
And when I had hair and I was younger, some people said that I reminded them of Chris Pratt. I don't personally see it, especially not now.
Either.
Especially not now. But I was always very flattered by that because I think Chris Pratt is dreamy. On top of which,
I had a couple of girls on Tinder tell me I look like a blonde Jason Momoa. I was like, fuck yeah.
Hot. But I could see it. I could see it. But
it's just long hair and a beard.
But that and then Chris Hemsworth has got me. So especially man, there's this Netflix.
Hemsworth is up there. Yeah.
There's this Netflix movie that came out recently. I forget what it's called, but it just looked like another generic like military siege movie or whatever, or special ops movie. But like he's in it and he plays like the main character, and it's actually a very clever, well written story, and it's really really good. And the entire time I'm just like, oh man, Chris Hemsworth is such a badass.
Oh, I think I know the movie you're talking about. I don't know what it's called either.
It's actually like really good. I'll look up the name.
It was just like I think it was. What's the story behind it? I think it was like the stunt coordinator for Avengers and shit made the movie,
nice.
And then like
Extraction.
like he and Hemsworth just want to make a cool fucking action movie.
It is.
And then I think the Russo brothers, right, who like directed like the last couple of Avengers movies.
Yeah.
But just like, like we'll write like a script for you and you can just put it all together. So that's like kind of what it was something like that.
Dude, it's so good though, and has a good story, and like he's just dreamy in it. But like, oh man, and in Infinity Wars when like Chris Hemsworth and Thor had those scenes together. I rewatched
Chris Hemsworth and Thor.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth. I'm sorry, Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pratt had scenes together, and they were doing the shit back and forth.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
I was like, this is my favorite scene of the whole movie because their chemistry was really good. Like, and it was super funny, and like it was perfect.
I like Pratt. Like I think he's a funny dude.
Yeah.
Right. I wouldn't consider him like a crush.
Oh, I guess you're wrong.
If we're gonna do like fucking Marvel shit, I would say Chris Evans.
Yeah, no, get put all 3 together. I'm fine with that.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd isn't a crush for me.
He's definitely a crush for me.
I want to be his pal.
He's too. Yeah, I want to be his pal too. But like, he's too funny not to be a crush for me.
See, you are a comedian by trade, so
yeah,
that's of course what you're going to be attracted
Absolutely.
to.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I think Pratt is super funny, but he's not that funny that I would crush on him. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not crushing over, who's funniest.
I am.
Oh, so if I am gonna name a crush over, like you said, Timothy Oliphant earlier with an interview and funny and good interviews, is Anthony Mackie.
Oh yeah, I get that. He's fucking hilarious.
He's hilarious. I've heard him on so many interviews, and he's always like a show stealer. He's obviously a tremendous actor, a good-looking dude. I heard him on the Nerdist podcast years ago after he first was like playing Falcon and stuff, and they were going back and forth. He's like, "Oh, you don't like this," and like he's super loud and he's almost controlling the interview, but not in a negative way. Like it's making it really funny. And
dude,
like, I'm not into this or that, and then he just goes off. He's like, "Oh man, you a bitch," and all the hosts like just fucking lose their mind. Like, "Oh my god!" And it was the funniest thing ever.
I saw one of like a press tour kind of thing for like one of those like. It might have been like Civil War, right? Like Captain America Civil War.
Yeah.
And they're all like doing interviews together. So it's got like Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., homeboy that plays Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Like
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Renner, yeah.
Jeremy Wiener. And then like Scarlett Johansson. huge crush on her.
Scarlett.
Shout out to ScarJo.
Yeah. Honorary mention.
But it's got like all these people on the same stage, and like you said, it's just Mackie is like dominating the interview, and like it turns into like basically all of these like really like big league actors like Downey and like Evans and shit just kind of simping for Mackie. Where they like every time like a question comes up and they have to like name a castmate, they go like, "Oh yeah, Mackie," you know, like because fuck. One of the jokes I think was like, "Yeah, like who's got the biggest trailer on set," you know, and then like Mackie just pops off, and he goes like, "Well, it's Downey," you know. Because he's fucking rich. Like, he makes makes the most money. He's got the sweetest deal. But he's nice about it, you know? Like, he invites all of us over for dinner and all of that kind of stuff. So we feel really shitty about our situation. You know? Like, all that kind of stuff. And then, like, Downey, like, later just pops in. He goes, like, well, I was going to say, like, Mackie has the biggest trailer. And then, like, people all, like, kind of turn to him. And he's like, look, man, I do a lot of squats. So I got to keep these, like, quads. Like, they need a lot of room. Like, he turns into like this bullshit bit,
dude. But
I was just like, wow, what the fuck? This guy's like the most charismatic dude ever.
Dude, he's great, and plus he gets this like really loud, boisterous, whatever the word is, voice. When he gets like loud, he makes a point, so he like really overemphasizes, and like he really like has bass in it, and it's just like when he makes these jokes, so it just helps it land too. Like his delivery is amazing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like compilations of like interview junkets with him and
the guy who plays Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Sebastian something. And yeah,
it's not Sebastian.
That's it. No, but the guy who plays Winter Soldier, and
Sebastian
like, it's all fucking hilarious. Sebastian Stan, there it is. Yeah,
people standing for Sebastian.
Yeah, but who's like, I wouldn't say I have a crush on him, but he's like low key like handsome as well.
With longer hair. When he has short hair and he shaves his beard too much, he kind of looks like a weirdo.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, he's got to have the right look, you know. Whereas like if you go like once again, if you go like a Henry Cavill, he could just rock anything.
Yeah, is there
like,
a bad look?
Which proves he looks good with long hair.
True.
Every other movie, he looks good with short hair. He looks good with a mustache. Looks good with a beard. You know, doesn't matter. I'm sure, like, just like you and me, he'd look good bald. Yeah. I have no doubts about that. You know, but like some people just need a certain look, you know, and like Sebastian Stan's one of them. But like those interview junkets with like Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan, like they're all fucking hilarious because like a lot of it as well is like Mackie, like when they have female interviewers, is Mackie trying to hook up the other guy. So yeah, but yeah, Anthony Mackie definitely, like, I'm glad you brought him up. He's great. But also, like, I don't think we talked about Paul Rudd enough.
I mean, if that's how you feel, I'm looking at pictures of Henry Cavill right now. So
I don't blame you.
I'm sending you one in the Discord that just, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, dude. But that's the thing. Like, you know, it's weird as fuck. Like, yeah, dude. Just look at that.
Look at that triumphant motherfucker.
He has like the his face is just like perfectly chiseled. His facial features are like second to none. I don't know, like I don't know how that's possible. That's the thing as well. Like he, like especially like for a Hollywood guy, he's jacked, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure like in real life, like I know for a fact I'm more jacked than Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Still, I consider him to be inspirational for working out.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I'm sure, like, if he'd look at me, he'd be like, ah.
Yeah, he's Hollywood jacked, you know?
Yeah.
They got that good stuff in Hollywood.
Famous people are always more inspirational than fucking poor people. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Like that homeless dude down the street that benches at least 4 plate. Like, I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah. He doesn't look like Henry does.
Yeah. I mean, nobody looks like Henry does.
Yeah. Also, like, I think it's funny that, like, all of these, like, funny dudes that get, like, hired by, like, Marvel to play superheroes and shit, like Paul Rudd, Chris Pratt, like, all that kind of stuff. All of a sudden, like, well, they have to play a superhero, so they do get super shredded for the movies.
Apparently, like,
where it's just like Paul Rudd, like, got in crazy shape. I was just like, man, you really don't need it. Like,
you play Ant-Man,
no
boy.
Point.
Come on.
Yeah, like also like you play Ant-Man. Like Ant-Man's not like the character's not a fucking heartthrob or anything. He's never gonna have to take off his shirt or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, and then it's also the thing of like he didn't get hired to to be fucking ripped, you know, like, and it's also like you were never like out of shape. You know what I mean? Like with Pratt, I can kind of get it. You know what I mean? Because he used to be like a fucking chunky boy. So, but then like Paul Rudd's always just like, yeah, looked like a regular dude, you know? So,
yeah. Like another
very
thing
handsome
about
regular dude.
Chris Pratt and getting in insane shape. Also, by the way, if you guys want to know the picture that I sent to Jurn, I'm tweeting it out right now. Just tweeting out that picture, no context.
Fuck yeah. On your Paint Prince James account?
No,
or
Crown Gaming.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
But apparently, like I was listening to a podcast or an interview with Dave Bautista, and they were talking about like how great a shape Chris Pratt's gotten in. He's like, and Bautista's like, guys, don't let it fool you. Like he plays like the leading man, so he looks like just a well-built dude that's like, you know, average guy or whatever. But like,
yeah,
Chris Pratt's like 6'4", and then he's like, and he has like a stronger workout ethic than I do. Like he was saying, like, oh yeah, like I wake up in the morning and we go to work out because they got gyms or whatever on set.
He's like he's 6'2". I just looked it up, but that's like Batista would probably say 6'4" to protect himself as well. Because Batista's 6'2" too.
Yeah,
yeah.
But then like he's just like, yeah, like Chris Pratt's like already there in the gym working out every day. Like he hits it hard. Like he trains. And I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I think I've seen that pop up as well, where like Batista is just like, yeah, like Pratt's a big dude. Like he's pretty close to my size, whereas like Batista's like 260 or some shit. Yeah. You know? Whereas like I doubt Pratt is like he's not close to that. He's probably like 220, something like that.
Yeah.
Stretching it, right? But still, like for Hollywood, that's fucking huge. Yeah. You know?
And he's lean 220 too.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, for example, I think like someone like Hemsworth is probably like a 200, something like that. Yeah. You know? Whereas like that's the thing as well. Like Hemsworth is tall too. He's like 6'3". Yeah. Fuck. That's so awesome, dude. That's like I appreciate it about Marvel. You know, like same thing. Like Chris Evans, like it's like 6 feet tall. You know, like yeah, 6 feet tall. That's like the height for fucking Captain America, dude.
That's a good
like
superhero height.
Yeah, 6'3" is the height for Thor. You know, I remember that like me and my brother, like I think a big reason for us going to Thor movies is just to check out Hemsworth. Yeah, because just like all right, let's see what kind of shape he's in. You know,
see how his training went for this.
Yeah, because I remember like mid-movie, like while we were watching Ragnarok, we were like, man, like he's definitely leaner than he was before. Like when he was like original Thor, you know, he's like beefier, you know, like a bit more swole, but he's definitely leaner now. But like looks good on him, yeah. I wonder if like other people like heard us talk about that, but yeah, it's what it is. You know, they wanted to join in on that hot ass conversation. They could have. You know, all about like discussing Hemsworth's physique. So yeah, let's see. What are other ones? What for example? Because like we're nearing like an hour now, right?
Yeah.
How about like we talk about like people that like in general a lot of people have man crushes on, but we maybe not understand. I don't know.
I don't know who people have man crushes on, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do you?
No. Most people don't really talk about it that much.
Yeah. Closeted jerks. Yeah. What, you're afraid to appreciate? You're afraid to appreciate how good looking a man is?
You're afraid to show love?
Yeah, you don't want
dog
you don't
to your homies?
You don't want to own up to it? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? You don't want to share an opinion?
Well, yeah. Maybe it could be a thing like people drop people they crush on like in the chat. Yeah.
Do it. Oh, Channing Tatum, says Chino.
Oh, I understand Channing Tatum.
Julian says people crush on Orton. I get it.
Yeah, I definitely understand Orton.
Chenny says
Oh
Ryan
my god,
Gosling. I get it. Oh, one that makes me think
Ryan
of.
Gosling and the Nice Guys though. When he has that fucking sweet ass mustache,
Oh yeah.
dude, that's the best. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll send it over to you. Like a fucking picture. Yeah, dude. This is a fucking. Oh my god, it won't load.
Also,
I like the best picture.
that reminds me. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh yeah, I really like Jake Gyllenhaal, but I don't know about Crush. Yeah.
Like in Prisoner and like some of the roles where he plays like a harder character. I'm
Look,
like, oh man, look at you.
I really like Jake Gyllenhaal in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a Ryan Gosling guy.
I like Ryan Gosling. Also, Nice Guys is a super underrated movie.
I do want to see it. It does look good. It's like that's him and Russell Crowe, right?
Yeah.
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 Oh, Chino
It's
says
awesome.
Idris Elba. That's a great pick.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I love Idris Elba. Dude, he's got such a nice voice
Dude,
too.
the episode of The Office where he does the camera interview and he's just like, I understand the effect I have on women, and I'm just like, women? Well, the effect you've got on me.
What about me, dog?
Well, yeah.
What about me, Idris? That is the thing though, because he playing these fucking Heimdall or whatever.
Heimdall.
Oh,
It's not
yeah,
Heimdall.
sorry, I used the legit name.
Heimdall.
But yeah, he plays Heimdall in Thor. That was where it was the thing where like they put a big wig on his fucking head, and I was just like, I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, gotta let that man be bald and beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's good looking.
Yeah, he's very he's very attractive for
Yeah.
sure. What about like The Rock?
Inspiration, but I wouldn't say a crush.
Yeah, but I do think like a lot of people have a crush on him.
Rightfully
You know,
so.
I understand it, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, because he's fucking like he's ape shit fuck Jack. Like
Boy, howdy.
he's
is
like jacked out of his mind, right?
he? Yeah.
Which is insane considering he's like almost 50.
Right?
But was always the thing of like he's a charismatic dude, but then like if you break it down, I was just like I don't think he was ever like super like handsome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the face.
I disagree, but
Yeah, but this is how I feel, bro. All right.
fair
I'm
enough.
just trying to give like fucking argument my opinion.
Trying to argument my opinion?
Yeah, that's how you would say it in like Dutch.
Oh. I like that.
I don't know what beargumenteren is in English.
Argue?
No.
Oh.
You don't argue your own opinion.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, maybe you do. Yeah. I guess that's it.
You'd more so defend it, but it could turn into an argument.
Yeah.
So yeah. Game, set, match.
What about Denzel Washington?
Not me. Not for me, but
Yeah, I was never about that either.
too old.
But like, I think he's just like a too plain as well.
and every movie role he's in that I've seen as of recent, he's real aggressive. And I'm kind of like, whoa.
He always plays smart asses,
That's true too.
which is annoying. But like that's nothing to do with him as an individual, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like he's just like too plain. Like he's just like too normal. Yeah. Oh, you know, like you know who I think a lot of people like have a man crush on now? Keanu Reeves.
I don't have a man crush, but I think he's cool.
Yeah, I think he's dope.
No, another one of mine.
John Wick was like a good movie.
Still haven't seen it. Still haven't seen it.
It's good. It's a good.
I can't believe we haven't said it already. I'm not sure if you agree, but Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree.
Wow.
I definitely don't agree with that one.
Well, my feelings are personally hurt.
I just like I like him as an actor.
Yeah.
For the most part, you know, there's been a couple of fucking misses with Marky Mark as well. And like I really like Good Vibrations as a song.
Okay.
And he's pretty fucking cut up when he's doing his fucking shuck and jive, and he's got like a 6-pack and stuff. Yeah. So that's cool.
Did you see him in Pain again?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was like He's holding a lot of water.
Hey,
but
leave homeboy be.
But like I don't know. Like I never really saw it as like him like being super handsome. Yeah, I mean,
Fair enough. All right, so
I liked him in Other Guys.
Yeah, so good.
It was a funny movie.
Gator needs his gat.
Yeah,
love that shit.
What about Samuel L. Jackson, dude? You got a crush on him?
No, but
Mace Windu.
He's great, but nah.
Oh fuck! Before we end, Ewan McGregor, dude.
Yeah. Oh,
dude, like he's fucking for me. He's right up there with fucking Henry.
Dude.
God damn.
Strong,
oh man,
yes.
I'm so glad I mentioned Mace Windu. Fucking Ewan McGregor.
Oh man.
As like this like fucking skinny like fuck boy and like Train Spotting and shit to like the beautiful royal Obi-Wan. Oh man, I'm all about it. To fucking Candelabra and Beauty and the Beast. You know, he can do it all.
Yeah.
God, I'm so happy I brought him up. He's the best. AJ, you still there, dude?
Yeah, dog. I'm just daydreaming.
Fair enough. I don't
Teach
blame
me
you.
the ways of the Force.
Yeah. Oh, man, I wish he was my master. Oh man, somebody's honking that horn.
Tell him to shut the fuck up. Talking about Ewan.
Yeah, talking about Ewan McGregor over here.
I just want him to be like, "Hello there,
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi. I have a problem. I am advancing on General Kenobi, but I am dummy thick. my metallic ass cheeks clap while I walk."
Have you seen fucking? There's like that other meme where it's just Anakin, like I think like relaying the messages to like the Jedi Council, being like, "Yes, General Kenobi has engaged General Grievous," and it just shows a picture of them like with wedding rings.
It's great.
Yeah,
I love all the memes of like someone like being killed or losing a lightsaber or something like that, and General Grievous just like runs up on all fours.
Another addition to my collection. I also like the one like there's just like this one comic of General Grievous in his ship with a droid, and then the droid just goes like, "Sir, there's a ship approaching. Our sensors have detected a high amount of sass. Kenobi."
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Can we also talk about like I know you haven't seen The Mandalorian yet.
Not yet.
But you know who plays the Mandalorian, right?
No.
Oh. Well, it's Pedro Pascal.
Sounds hot.
Oberyn Martell.
Oh. Oh man, take off the mask. I love that. Now I really want to see it.
Yeah. He's another one, dude. He's a good-looking dude. He's up there.
All right, so we've hit that hour mark, if I do believe. It looks like it. Man, this kind of flew by, didn't it?
What about Nikolai Coster-Waldau?
I don't know who that is.
Jaime Lannister.
Not a man crush, but I like him.
Really?
Yeah, I like him. I'm picking up what he's putting down. He is beautiful. It's just,
Beautiful, dude. Yeah, I remember like when he started like being a bum in the show.
Oh man,
I started having like started getting a beard and like his hair was just like not as like fucking combed, and I was just like, oh man, this really works for him.
Yeah.
What about Oscar Isaac? I have to look up who that was.
He's like one of the best actors of our generation. He's the one that plays Poe in Star Wars.
Yeah. That's what I said. Like I have to look it up. I was gonna say he plays Poe. I like him.
My whole life, I dreamed of becoming an action hero.
He's one of the best actors of our generation. He's got fucking gray in his hair, dude. He's like fucking 41.
Yeah, but I mean, it's our generation. They broke out. Also, sorry anybody who just heard that ad when I opened that one webpage.
All right. Oh, he's a singer and guitar player.
Man, what a fucking triple threat.
He has been dubbed a sex symbol
Dude.
and the internet's boyfriend by multiple media outlets. Though he has expressed skepticism about the label. I don't think you need to worry about much, Oscar.
Yeah, he's been great. He played Apocalypse in the horrible X-Men movie. He was really good.
I still haven't seen that.
He was super good in A Most Violent Year. I watched that. That was really good. Ex Machina,
okay.
he was really good. What other?
I haven't seen a lot of movies with him. I just seen him in Star Wars. I feel like
he's great.
Okay, really have to lean into the mic for that, huh?
He is phenomenal.
Okay.
Gets me hot.
Oh, he was in Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
The greatest movie ever.
What an awful movie. Oh, it's a commentary on how, like, you shouldn't exploit women in this kind of, like, theme and media and stuff like that. But then to, like, put out that message is exactly what you do the entire movie.
Yeah, okay, I haven't even seen it. I just know, like...
It's awful. So the director,
was shitty.
The director was doing it to like put a spoof and make a little meta commentary.
In the Bourne Legacy?
Yeah, to put a little
Bourne
meta.
Legacy is the one with Jeremy Renner.
Shut up. He was doing it to put like a meta commentary on how women are like treated and sexualized in different forms of like popular male media and stuff like that. So he made that movie of the women fighting back against those stereotypes. But in the movie, when they're like, you know, metaphorically fighting against those stereotypes, they are still playing up to exactly the role of which he's trying to make fun of, and has all these women in these super like sexy, inappropriate outfits, and like in some scenes in the movie they dance and stuff. Like it completely misses the point and just gives that audience what they want.
So it sounds like a pretty cool movie.
Watch it, and I think you'll be thoroughly entertained now hearing that side of it. Because also the movie itself isn't actually good; it's not entertaining at all.
Okay. This Oscar Isaac fellow is in it though.
Yeah, I don't remember what though. Oh my God, you guys can hear Max. There he is.
Yeah, Max, the best.
Top dog, even though he's the worst behaved dog I've ever had, by far. He's just, oh man,
Oh, he's in Robin Hood with Russell Crowe. I haven't seen that one. He's John, King of England. Oh shit,
is he?
He was in Body of Lies. Oh yeah, that's one of those Leonardo DiCaprio movies I haven't seen.
All right, fair enough.
What the fuck? Who's in Body of Lies?
Sorry if you guys
Leonardo
heard that
DiCaprio,
again.
Russell Crowe, Mark Strong. What the fuck? Why have I not seen this movie?
Now I feel like I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah.
All right.
What the fucking shit?
So we've hit that hour mark. I feel like we're gonna have to make this a two-parter at one point to talk about some more man crushes that maybe we can bring along.
Ries van Houten.
Okay.
Sorry.
But we're gonna go ahead and raid at the end of this because we're recording this live on Twitch, which you can join us at every Friday between 11 to 1 U.S. time. So if anybody hears this on the YouTube and like to join in on the fun, feel free. Jenny says talk about Pete Bouncer. Understandable. Goddamn right. Pete Bouncer is top of the
we
list.
didn't even mention it.
We should have. We'll get
that
to
one's that one's too close to home.
Yeah. Oh. That'd be
to like just talk about it as a broad topic.
Yeah, but anyway,
he got tattoos recently or some shit
on his forearm, I think.
Yeah.
Oh man, now he's just a bad boy.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you everybody for joining this week. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
You gonna do questions or?
Oh yeah, true. Do you want to? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Let's go for it. Before we raid over to Kim Wrestling.
Is she alive yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, she's playing Mario Kart or something, right?
Yep.
I thought about joining, but then I was like, it's Mario Kart, so I won't.
Jenny asks, why are men so pretty? I don't know. It just can't. It's just born that way. It's those strong cheekbones.
I don't know. It really depends on the man.
True.
Yeah, I mean, because there's a bunch of ugly motherfuckers out there.
Lots and lots and lots.
So that's just like sometimes like when I see some men, I honestly throw up in my mouth a little bit, you know. Ooh. So because like I'm not a dude that's like I'm vain, but I'm not super into like, oh yeah, I gotta like take care of this exactly, blah blah blah, you know, that kind of shit. But it's just like take care of yourself a little bit,
please.
You know. And sometimes some people were just like, God was just cruel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So,
know what is one thing that irritates me is there's so many men out there that are trying to like go for that rugged look or that kind of like bad boyish look. I've found like I've met so many people, especially through pro wrestling, that like you look at their style choices and you're kind of like, well, they must be going for like something specific with that really cringy stash and that like very unkept hair and stuff. Like they're trying to go for some kind of like bad boyish, like I don't care kind of look or something. But guess what? Those looks still take some maintenance and some care. You can't just walk around looking like a slob all the time. That only works for a few people. Like if Henry Cavill did it, yeah, but even Henry Cavill is maintaining that with the best products available. Like,
he's probably sponsored by Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah. Come on, man, take care of yourself a little bit. Like, and if you're growing facial hair and it's patchy and stuff,
Shadow Legends,
like,
yeah.
Anyway, so Chino says, since we're on the topic of man crushes / movies, if you could watch only one movie starring one of your man crushes for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's really tough.
Oh no, here's a winner. Here's just it has a bunch all in one, and it's amazing. Endgame.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that for Infinity War as well.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with Endgame.
Yeah, I think I do prefer Endgame over Infinity War too. Maybe Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, because it got Brad Pitt too. I can't believe we didn't talk about him.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So yeah,
why are women so pretty, and why is everyone pretty? Everyone is definitely not pretty.
Everyone is inherently born beautiful, but they got to find the thing that really accentuates that and makes it that way. But maybe 10% of those people actually do.
Yeah,
some people just don't try.
That's the thing. Like I think everybody has the potential to be pretty. You just got to find like your look and all of that kind of stuff.
100%.
Unless you're like fucking Henry Cavill and you could just like do whatever the fuck you want.
I've seen so many women and men that I've seen previous pictures from them like a year ago, and I'm like, oh God, all right. I mean, I'm sure they're beautiful on the inside, right? Like, not to be a jerk, but then like they make one or two different style choices, and I'm like, oh man, look at you.
Yeah, exactly. So it really just depends on like finding your look and what works for you.
Yeah, and confidence. I guess confidence is key too. There's been so
confidence fucking hot, dude.
Yeah,
like I talk about it all the time about like how I'm super into jack women.
Yeah,
you know, like I guess it's like a fetish kind of thing. But I was like with this like jack woman one time, right?
Yep.
You know, she's pretty fucking big.
Can confirm.
Like, she's like 90 kilos, so that's like 200 pounds, some shit like that. You know what I mean? But you know, like I'm into that stuff. But the thing was just like she was super submissive. So I was just like, man, this is kind of a turn off. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing as well. Like that has to do with confidence too, right?
Yeah.
So
but that's like I've met so many people where like didn't necessarily find an attraction to them at first, but then they started talking or they were a certain personality. I'm just like, oh hell yeah, you're like owning who you are. Like all right, like you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Granted,
I definitely feel that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not me when I open my mouth. For sure. I'm sure there's several people who are like, oh, that's a handsome young man, and then they talk to me and they're like, oh no,
what an idiot,
what a jerk.
I mean, like, I feel like I'm the worst of both of those worlds. You know what I mean?
In what way?
Where like people see me, it's like, oh yeah, like he's like all right looking or whatever, you know. And then I open my mouth, it's like, all right, please shut the fuck up, you know. Stop being an asshole, please. Like we don't need this. It's just like you cannot stop me being an asshole. I was born this way.
Hard agree,
motherfucker.
Hard agree. No falsehoods in what you're saying. All truth.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so, yeah, that was it, I guess, huh?
Yeah. I think we nailed it, dude. Dude, I think pat on the back, like for what a great podcast we just did.
Yeah,
dude, how
one of the best.
How fucking cool are we?
How fucking cool are we?
Dude, we are awesome.
All right, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're just not going to run with a bit. So bye, everybody.
No, I'm definitely not gonna run with that, dude. Whack.
Bye, guys. We're raiding
Bye.
on over.
Yeah.
And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Blast off.
Boom.